Let's do that. All right. That better? Can you hear now? Yeah, I see that. You know what's funny is the video I did on the YouTube censorship, I redid that. I'm waiting to release it to you guys, and it's going to go into that. You guys are going to be very, very interested in that. This is all that ADL, the Anti-Defamation League spammers. They're the flagging crew that they have, that they admitted to having. They go around and harass people in the alternative media side. Basically, if you're onto something they don't like, that's when you start seeing this. It's okay. I'm laughing at all of them. And I'm laughing at Blue Razor because he's about to get a copyright strike for for putting my whole video up on his channel. So good job, Blue Razor. Enjoy that copyright strike, bud. How you guys doing tonight, though? Video's going a lot better, right? And bye. No audio again? Hit refresh. No, actually, I didn't get any rest. I'm like on 2 hours sleep since yesterday. Yeah. I actually I got a different camera too, so instead of using the one that comes with it, I figured it'd help you guys make the picture a little bit better. So I'm trying to work. Actually, I also I'm trying to do things to improve the channel for you guys. Get better audio, get better video. I also got some different software today that's gonna enhance the response time when big stories break for you, so I can get it out to you quicker as long as YouTube stops messing with my videos. But VidMe, I put the link to the VidMe in the description box here. So any of you guys that haven't subscribed to me on VidMe, the first 60 subscribers that subscribe to me, you're basically going to be responsible for making it so we have a full verified account on VidMe, and that means I can put up unlimited length videos, unlimited videos. Right now I'm limited to what I can put up because of not having a full account with them yet. You have to have 60 subscribers. So the new camera makes me look rested. Yeah. That might be the haircut too. It was driving me nuts. I haven't taken the time to get it done, so I went and did that today. Video seems more high def. Yeah, it is. It's better than the one that came. I mean, my laptop is an awesome laptop, but the camera wasn't all that good. It was, the most it did was 720p. So yeah, just trying to enhance things so you guys, you know, get a better picture, better audio, and I'm gonna be working on getting a microphone set up once I get everything all sorted out. Doing things in baby steps until I got all this whole disaster I'm dealing with sorted out. Any bankers who follow you then say, is there still another Dabu in here? This is huge. Is that the real Dabu, or is that the other Dabu? Is that a fake Dabu? I can't tell. If that's a real Dabu, then I can open up the conference call line, and the real Dabu, you can call if you want. You can talk. Yeah, I figured it's probably fake because it was that other spammer. But yeah, in that video for YouTube, the YouTube censorship, you guys are going to see some very you're gonna see some things that you've been seeing happen on this channel a lot, and that you've been seeing happen a lot on Harvey's channel and anybody else that's been putting out this info. Okay, Yeah. And this where you get taken over by these clone spam accounts. That's actually one of the things in that video that I was talking about. So there was another guy. He ended up having an Arabic spammer that literally took his entire comment section, so none of his subscribers and viewers could communicate with him. And it was when he was talking about the YouTube censorship stuff. And again, that's the ADL. They've already come out and admitted they have these flagger harassment squads that go around and just mass flag and harass people. So what I want to do real quick, since I have you guys here, we got a decent amount of people coming. I want to, let me pull up the link. I want you guys to see, this is YouTube's Twitter, and tomorrow that's who we're going to start hitting, okay? We're going to take a day away from pushing on, you know, the media and pushing on the politicians regarding the accounts, and we're going to focus on this these new censorship rules, because we're not going to be able to get any of this information out on the accounts if we don't really try to combat this. So basically the challenge is every single person, try to get as many people as you can, including yourselves, to tweet right here, Team YouTube, tweet them over and over and over, and let them know if they go through with the censorship plan that they have, that they announced, that we'll all be leaving YouTube. That's why I'm trying to get the VidMe established and the Steemit. You know, I'm trying to build those channels up in case this really happens, because we're not going to have a way of getting the message out if we don't have, if we have these media sites censoring us. We're not going to have any way to share this information. Okay, so it's right here at Team YouTube. That is the verified account for YouTube. This is going to be our focus of attack tomorrow. We are going to mass tweet them, and we're going to try to, anybody that's in here, any of the viewers, any of the subscribers that have been making your own videos, make a video and, you know, have it released tomorrow about the YouTube censorship, and that, you know, letting them know if they go through with it that we're going to leave. And then we're going to make a playlist, and we'll try to pass that playlist around. And a lot of the bigger YouTubers already have done this. They did this a couple of days ago, and I actually I had a video to go out the same day that they did, but that's the one that somehow got censored or somehow got screwed up. I had some really good information on it too, but I remade one. It took me hours last night. I cut through a whole bunch of video footage and put that out there for you guys. So I'm just waiting for it to be approved. I have 4 videos on deck right now. I'm waiting for them to approve so I can, you know, you guys can see them. So, all right, I'm going to go back to the other screen now. So any of you that are watching this this live stream after it's over, this is what you're going to do tomorrow. You're going to tweet them. You can also email them, or you know, message them through the YouTube app. But I think tweeting would be the best way, because we can get the tweet trending, and then they're really going to feel it. You get a tweet trending to YouTube about their censorship program, and I'm going to put out some videos advertising. I'm going to do a couple like small minute videos. Hopefully everybody can like and share those and get them going around. It's going to be, you know, Operation Stop YouTube, or Operation Stop CensorTube. We'll do that. And hopefully we can get everybody on board over the next couple of days and really send a message to them. So let me go back to camera here. Yeah, I think that's a clone account, guys. I don't think that's really Dabu. Yeah. um, they would probably prefer if we leave. I don't think so. I think that they think that people are just going to conform, because, you know, some of the alternative media is really what made up YouTube. It's the gaming platform and the alternative media that really made YouTube what it is today. So I think that they would be a little bit, they'd be in a bad situation if everybody in alternative media ended up leaving. And it's not just alternative media that has to worry. It's anybody that, you know, they could say something that sounds like something else, even if they're talking innocently, and that algorithm is going to flag their video and it's going to be stuck in limbo. So that's very important that we don't let this happen, because we're going to lose our free speech as it's buffering. Shouldn't be buffering. We should be good now. I'm glad. I'm happy with Spectrum. I'm glad I got rid of Verizon. What's up, Edward? They're hitting preppers, hunting fit. Yeah, it's along with it's also with any of the gun channels. They started that a while ago. That was back kind of by the apocalypse. Anything to do with firearms, they demonetize. Picture should be good. Yeah, I went out and grabbed this. I don't know if I'm going to stick with this one or not. I mean, I may end up into like a 4K one when I can. That's not like immediate. That's down the road, but they're actually pretty cheap. So I thought it'd be better for you guys. I'm sure it got annoying watching that grainy picture, and you know, you guys are supporting the channel, and I think that making some moves to make your experience a little bit more enjoyable would be was something that was very important to me. That way, you guys could have a good show, and not have to deal with all that grainy footage. Next thing will be getting the audio all fixed up. That's what I'm going to work on. So awesome. Glad. How can you not hear anything, Mika? Try refreshing your browser. It's not on my end. Everybody can hear me, right? Did I get it? Yeah. Yeah. My kids got their PlayStation 4 Pro, as you can see. It's already out of the box. They got it out in their room, so that is the first thing that I was able to purchase with my Treasury Direct or Secret Society account. So, and actually, I've been getting a lot of emails that a lot of other people have been able to do the same thing now. It seems as though that between the telecheck, all the information, like, you know, that's there's a lot of people still getting discouraged, and I don't understand it, because we have made a lot of steps in the right direction, and we have been problem solving things, and it's this whole thing is a big puzzle, and we're you know, moving the pieces around and figuring out how it all goes together. So yeah, when you give them your information, they usually will tell you to wait a couple days until they update all of it. I'm going to also tell you, you guys, thank Reboot America, because he just gave me some gold audio that he took today. You know, and this is stuff that you guys can all do yourselves too. Okay. He literally gave me gold. He was dealing with a bank, Chase Bank, regarding a payment with his account, and he knew how to talk to them, and he knew how to play the game. And, you know, here's the other side of it. When you guys are doing that stuff, you know, I also want to get a compilation video of everybody, you know, getting these credit card companies and these bank companies, you know, refusing to be audio recorded, even though they want you to be audio recorded. So all of those people that, even if you are in a two-party consent state, then tell them right in the beginning. Make sure you look that up. All you do is Google your state and recording laws, and it'll tell you if it's one-party consent or two-party consent. If it's a one-party consent state, then you don't have to tell them until the end. And when you tell them at the end and they try to say, well, I don't agree with being recorded, then you can say, well, that doesn't matter because it's a one-party consent state and I give consent. So, but those of you that are in a two-party consent state, then you have to tell them in the beginning and just get the recording of them saying that they refuse to be recorded, because that's even more evidence for the public. You know, it may be maybe not so much evidence for the account side of it, but it's evidence to the public about how scummy and how criminal these organizations are, because they're afraid to be recorded because they know that their practices are breaking the law every single day, every phone conversation they have. For instance, this conversation that he had a conversation where they told him that he was calling to speak with customer service, that he needed to call this number, et cetera, et cetera. He called the number. They actually lied to him, and he's got that all on recording. They lied to him about who he was actually speaking to. They told him that he was speaking with customer service. They specifically gave that kind of verbiage. Turned out that he was talking to the fraud department, and they're not allowed to be doing that kind of stuff. They have to inform you what department you are dealing with. They can't sit there and play games and hide like that. And you should hear how scared and pissed off this lady was when she found out at the end of the call that he was recording her. I would have that audio up right now, but I promised him, since he gave me the raw audio for it, that I'm going to take it. I'm going to put it in my editing software tonight. So I'll be up late tonight, and I'm going to be pulling out, his, personal information. I'll be leaving his first name, but I'll be taking out his last name and then his private information. And then that should be up at some point tomorrow. And this, I'm telling you guys, this call is absolute gold. He had no fear, and, we need more people doing this. The more of these calls that we get, the more people showing them we're not afraid. And they tried using the whole scam. They tried using the whole scam BS. This is a scam. Oh, what you're talking about is a scam. And he flat out said to him, what's the definition of a scam? Nobody charged me anything. This is information being passed freely. This is being given out freely. The only scam is what the Federal Reserve has done. And they were like flabbergasted. They didn't even know how to respond to it. It was great. And then he said, that's something a 5-year-old says is, oh, that's a scam. It's funny how none of you could, he flat out said to Chase, to the fraud department, it's funny how none of you will say that this is illegal because you damn well know it's not. And you guys are being told from up above to keep your mouth shut and just try to put people back to sleep. So he did a fantastic job. If you guys have not already gone and subscribed to Reboot America, do it. He's actually making flags for us also. He's working on getting some flags for us, some really cool flags. He's going to be sending me some designs over Kinko's, so I can get some. Like I said, this is a work in progress. This was at one point a spare bedroom, and it's going to be turned into a studio. That's what I'm going to try to convert this into, so that I can have a space, with a whiteboard and with everything to make real, decent productions, to keep waking the masses and be able to really take this thing to a new level for you guys. With all the support that you guys have given to this channel and to each other, I want to be able to give back to you any way I can and make things better. So I'm really working on that. But you guys will absolutely love this call, I think. Kudos to you, Reboot. That was totally awesome, man. So yeah, more people, don't be afraid to call them, record it, find out your state's recording laws. Maybe I'll do a video and I'll try to get a breakdown of each state's recording laws, like on a PDF or something, and put it in the description box for you guys. Yeah, there's another guy that's a comedian. That was Mike O'Brien. I'm actually, that's why I'm changing. I want to change the YouTube channel name at some point. I don't know if I can actually change the Mike O'Brien part at this point, but I'm gonna make a custom URL. I'm trying to come up with a really good channel name. I was debating sticking with the Stop the Chaos now, but I don't know. There's other things that people have suggested, and I'm trying to figure that all out. Hello. Yeah, it is a lot of work, but as I've realized, some people are at different paces. Especially, there's a lot of people who are freshly awoken, and they're used to the way that society has kept them, which is not knowing how to access information. So I don't want to continue keeping people in that mindset, though. That's kind of why I'm getting a lot of I guess aggression or nastiness from some people, because they're still I'm still getting contacted all the time, and about like people wanting me to walk them through every step of the process from start to finish. And there is 100 videos on this channel alone. And then there's videos all over YouTube. There's the Facebook groups. There's stuff broken out in writing. At this point, I think that's part of where we messed up in the beginning with this movement, was that we were kind of holding hands and walking people through step by step. And then that's where we ended up getting a lot of people felt that they were misled because they didn't go out there and get the information themselves and do the research to get both sides. I don't want somebody to only get the one side of it. I want them to get both sides, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So I don't want to hold people's hands, and I don't want to walk them through step by step how to do all of this anymore, because I want them to know, and I want to try to breed that you can do it. You are able to figure this stuff out. You just need to get out of that way of thinking that you're helpless. And most of you guys that are around here, you're not. At this, you guys know you're fighters, but there are still some people coming in that are thinking that way, and I want to break that from them. I want them to understand that they're powerful, and that they they can do things, that they are capable of doing the research. They are capable of understanding without somebody breaking it down into very tiny little pieces for them. Because then by them doing the research and by having to understand it, then they're really going to understand it, both sides of it, and they're not going to feel that they were misled. That's it, right? There are step-by-step videos out there. I have the step-by-step video right on. It's on Steemit. I've said that if for those that are looking for a step-by-step video, it's on Steemit. I want you guys to. I want the newbies to understand that I'm not doing that out of, just being a jerk or out of spite. I'm doing it because I want you to understand how powerful you are, and that you are able to do anything. You don't need other people to solve your issues. You have that power. Every single one of you do. You're all very intelligent and strong individuals. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. You're not individuals. You're men and women, but you know what I mean. Telecheck and check systems. Yes. Peace, guys. What is Steemit? Steemit is a okay. Yeah, I keep forgetting because I got to keep going over these things. It's important because I know some people catch some live streams, but not others. And then so I really should be doing this every live stream. Steemit is actually a really, really good platform, just like YouTube. Now, the beautiful thing about Steemit is on Steemit, there's a little less censorship, but like as a viewer and subscriber, or over there they call it follower, you follow, you know, a channel or whatever. But at Steemit, you actually, for interacting with videos, liking them, sharing them, or re-steaming, as they call it, and commenting, depending on how much, like if you're the first one to like a video, or if you like a video and the video ends up doing very well, and then it goes off of analytics between how many likes per view. So every single one of you that does go to Steemit and watches the different stuff, make sure to like every single time. It's very important. Otherwise, it ends up kind of destroying the analytics on that channel. But it ends up rewarding you guys for interacting with the videos. You can actually earn money depending on, you know, how popular your comments, how many comments back and forth end up happening, and likes on your comments and likes on the videos, and how popular the videos become. So I went to that platform first because of the fact that it kind of gives back to you guys. You guys can actually earn revenue based off of just interacting with videos that you're going to interact with anyway. The link is in the description box. Yep. I put the link to Steemit and to VidMe in the description box. Heather, I have a video with an update on Heather, but the problem is it's one of those 4 videos that are on deck that I'm waiting for YouTube to approve. That's one of the problems I've been having with YouTube. So and no, like I said, it's all of the information that you're looking for is, how did I buy a PlayStation 4 Pro with no reversals? I just went on Amazon and did it. It worked. I mean, I did call telechecks and all that, but yeah, I went on Amazon. A lot more people are finding that Amazon, and it seems like if as long as you're making a purchase under like $400, $500, you have a better chance of it going through. Yeah, I just paid my car insurance last week, and it's good. But again, I want to make this clear. I don't want, see, that's why I wasn't like, until I was asked about it, I didn't go and put that back out there about the PlayStation and all that, because I don't want to like push using the accounts, because we do have to remember at the end of the day, they are still doing reversals. I may end up getting a reversal. I haven't yet, but it is a possibility. And also with that, you know, we do have two of the community are in jail for using the accounts. Now, granted, they made transactions in the amount of, you know, $1.5 million, but just keep that in mind. So, I mean, make sure that you fully understand what you're doing before you do it. There's nothing wrong with waiting on using the account until we see what happens if Heather really does get released and then they open up the accounts. My Amazon purchase was for $434. But I will say that my Amazon account is now, what do you call it? It's locked. They locked my account, but it's not because of that one transaction. It's because I was doing like a fact-finding mission. So I was using different routing numbers, and I think I just used too many routing numbers in like a short time frame, because I wanted to like I said, I kind of do tests to see what's what. That way I put them in my notebook, and then I can give out that information. But they locked my account, and I've already spoke with them. It'll be unrestricted again, probably in the next day or two. It was just that they saw I literally went through like 10 routing numbers, because I was trying out different routing numbers to see if my social worked with other routing numbers. I did unassociated routing numbers just to see if it would have like taken, and it didn't. So that kind of goes to prove that when I used the one that went through was on my designated routing number. So if it is that, you know, these accounts that, you know, because there's a lot of people out there trying to debunk it, saying that if you put in any old routing number with any old account number, it'll go through. Well, no, that's not true, because if that was the case, then when I was doing that test, I would have a lot more stuff delivered at my house at the same time. You know what I mean? So I just had that, and so I do want to throw that out there. Like I said, I like to give all of the information, not just part of it. I don't want you guys to think that that like I got that and there was no issues. I can't say if the account was then restricted because of the purchase, or if it was. I truthfully believe that it was from me doing the trial and error just to get, you know, like I said, I was trying to do a fact-finding mission in a sense. Once that one transaction took, because I tried doing Amazon in the beginning, and Amazon did not work. It actually would spit the order back out and cancel it right away. So when I went back and I tried it again, and then I saw that purchase, it went from what they would do before is saying not shipped yet, and then it went from not shipped yet to shipping tonight. And that's when I knew, okay, this is actually going to go through. And then lo and behold, a couple hours later, I got an email that it shipped out. I got the email after my account was already locked. I had 2 other orders that were supposed to, they looked like they were going to work. They weren't spit back out. But when they locked my account, they ended up canceling those 2 orders. This one still ended up shipping, even though it was already, it was not shipped yet when they canceled my account, or suspended it, whatever you want to call it. I don't know why, but that one came through. And like I said, I haven't gotten anything. I have talked to them since, and I have not gotten any kind of information saying that it reversed and that I owe them money. So far so good. Yeah, they will have fun with that, definitely. That was my Chicago routing number. But again, that was my personal designated routing. On your Amazon, you can only use credit card now. Yeah, that's kind of like what they did to me, but it's like they suspended my account temporarily. They went so I can only use the credit cards, and then they temporarily suspended my account, and it's supposed to be going back up. So, in which case I'll try to use that some more. I'm actually going to be doing a little more fact finding though, because we have another account that we're going to be using. My fiance wants to try to troubleshoot with her now. So which money, Stacy? The money from, I haven't had a chance to look at Harvey's today. Are you talking about the money from the check that he wrote, because last night I thought he'd said they said that wasn't going to clear. Here, I'll put it up real quick. Oh, I don't want to do that to him though, because it's bad enough kind of. There's been other people jacking his videos, and they're not even putting like links to the description box for people to know how to get back to him. So I don't want to do that to him. I'll just go find the video real quick and put it on the screen so you guys can see which one it is. I see Cindy's still making videos, plugging away with videos. I still got to put up that long video I did on her. I haven't released that one. Levitate did something on, is the Federal Reserve accounts a scam? Let's see here. Is it this one? One apology I'm happy to make?
Right here, Harvey Dent. Well, YouTube, he put out some information that explained to everybody how their social security number is used explicitly to enslave you. Nothing more,
oh, this
nothing
is
less.
Richie from
period.
Boston.
This guy started breaking it down, and he actually went even further beyond this, and he started showing people how to access a hidden bank account that is entirely in your name, that the United States government and the quote-unquote elites use to get wealthy off the fact that you're born, your kids are born, so forth and so on. I am going to try to get Harvey Dent on here because I am well behind on this, and I want to catch up, and hopefully he will be down with it. At any rate, this is his YouTube channel. You really
I gotta say right there,
about.
Richie from Boston just showed that you know, he's not like the rest of these big YouTubers that are totally sweeping this under the rug. So I got to give Richie from Boston a lot of credit for being, you know, an alternative media source of his caliber. And, you know, he's obviously original. He's obviously not bought and paid for. So awesome, Richie. That's awesome, dude. That's fantastic. I don't know if that's a video you're talking about. I don't see any other video there. I see one about the truth in lending. I don't think that's it either, though. Yeah, I don't see that one, Stacy. Let's see. You just put it on the group. Oh no, that's just the Facebook group. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Richie from Boston. He's a pretty big YouTuber, and I've been subscribed to him for a long time. He's a pretty decent guy. I actually I'm really happy that he's reached out to Harvey and is getting involved, because that could definitely wake up a lot more people to these accounts and to the movement. Saying the Fed scrambled the routing numbers. I don't know about that. I mean, has anybody gone on and used that routing number tool I made a video on to see if they're valid? Hey Richie, man, if somehow you do see this, I got to say you definitely showed that you're really for the people, and that you were 100% original, man. That My hat's off to you, dude. If some don't work, it might be that they messed with some of them. Is this it, Stacy? All right, let me see. I didn't see it on the subscription, so that's kind of weird. That means that they're. Oh, that was last night. Yeah, that was last night. He didn't get the money in that video. He actually that was his recording that he did. That's the video I was talking about. That some people kind of took his video and didn't even put a link to it in the description box, and had a very, very, very big amount of views, and they really should have done that because, you know, Harvey's been putting out a lot of information, and that's just not right. But yeah, he from that, when I watched that video last night, it was that, and then the something happened with the donations. The $4,000 they were talking about was the donations from everybody helping him because of the situation that he was in. So that's what that WePay was. Oh, in that video, unless maybe he did another one. Let me double check. Hold on. I'm sorry. Because I listened to that one last night, and it was that they said the check was fraudulent, came back fraudulent.
So that's check.
Harvey, I'll put your link in the description box.
Federal Reserve.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
came back as altered and fictitious.
In case anybody hasn't heard this.
Fictitious as far as the check,
Yes.
or now when you processed it through ACH, there's 2 points of authentication, correct? The account number and the name on the account.
Yes, and they do a little more research, like when it comes to the signatures.
Mm-hmm.
They look at the paid account, but they didn't give us our funds. The Federal Reserve
Mm-hmm.
Bank, they did not give us our funds, so they returned it, and they would not allow us to do so.
They wouldn't allow you to do what?
To collect the funds.
Okay, but the name on the account is the same name as here.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's so.
They said
Yeah.
that it's altered. It's on their end, unfortunately.
Yeah,
So.
that's I understand.
Okay.
But well, basically, what I'm doing is I'm investigating because the Federal Reserve, whether you know it or not, has an account in all of our names, worth millions, maybe more.
Mhm.
And I've been able to pay bills. I paid like $2,600 in BG&E. I got a AAA card with it.
Yeah.
So I know the account is there. I know the account is in my name.
Mhm.
And I'm looking for like just some information I can gather from it in order to, because I know it's a trust account.
Got it. Okay.
Because well, the birth certificate when you're born, they basically kill you on paper. And create a trust in your name, and then like I don't know how much they put on you at birth, but it builds throughout your life, and you know it's and you know there's really no money. There's only credit and debits.
Yeah. Okay.
So but I also have a transfer, an amount inbound. It should be around $4,000. So that should cover the $500 that I took out.
That one was returned as well.
What was returned?
That's $4,000. It looks like it was returned.
Why was it returned?
Let's find out. Well,
that shouldn't have been returned. That was from a good source. I mean, it was come inbound, so it should have been returned.
hi, pull up an account and explain why an ACH was returned. It's okay. Yes. A day. It's going to be the $4,039 from WePay. Yes. Mm-hmm. I'm doing well. How are you? Yeah, I know. That's exactly how I feel. No problem. Oh, sorry, 1 second. 1 second. I thought you were asking me a question. 1 second. Okay, I'll just release it to transfer. Yes, sounds good. Okay. I'm so sorry, what were you saying? Sure, no problem, thank you. Off of it. Oh, okay. So it'll manually be posted? Awesome, thank you so much. All right, about how long will it take? A few minutes? Awesome, thank you. Take care. Bye. Awesome. So because the negative balance, so they are manually posting it right now. Looks like it's already in there. Give me one.
Ooh, that's a relief. But yeah, the Federal Reserve, apparently they're above the law. They don't answer to any government body or entity. But I am thinking about, I'd like to file a police report for identity theft.
Really?
Well, because they have an account in my name that I have no knowledge of or had no knowledge of until just
How did you
recently.
hear about this?
I've been doing a lot of research into the whole straw man thing, you know. A while ago, was it back in October of 2016? I'm looking at the birth certificate. I'm like, this shirt looks like money, and it fell down the rabbit hole and says, come to find out, it's true. The account number, the Federal Reserve account number is your Social Security number. So you use the routing number for any of the 12.
Oh, that's nuts.
Well, yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah, but they didn't like the check being deposited, so they returned it.
Yeah, they're being poo-butts. They're being poo-butts because they don't want people to know. They don't, it's fraud.
Yeah.
It is just fraud on a massive level, and
So as you guys heard, that was the it was the the 4,000 that was being deposited was the hold on, I gotta mute this. My bad. The 4,000 that was being deposited was from the GoFundMe page. That's what the WePay was, because the check came back bounced. They tried to say, it was not a valid check. So being that the account was negative because he drew 500 off it, they ended up having to manually post the GoFundMe funds. But the fact, there was a lot of really good information in that video, though. That video was showing that the account, she stated in there that she could see that the account was in fact legitimate. So but Stacy, is that what you're talking about? That part in the beginning? Okay. If I couldn't look at the chat questions while I was over there, so if you had asked me a question during that, then re-ask that question. Thank you. I saw somebody asking me to answer a question somebody had. What was that question? Good night, Paul. Yeah, it just happened to be the flag that I had at the time, but it's a symbol. It's a symbol that the country's in peril. Yeah, you call telechecks. Like I said, there's going to be some really, really, really good audio coming out tomorrow. I'm going to try to put some funny slides to amuse you guys. Yeah, whatever info. Yeah, I'm talking to you guys too, Queen. I just was asking because I thought there was something that I had missed, so I was trying to make sure I was not missing something for you guys. Heather gets out of jail, then I'll try all this stuff. Yeah, and I mean, like that's what I've been saying is it might not be a bad idea to hold off and just wait a couple days. I'm just doing what I'm doing is trial and error, so I can report back to you guys what I'm finding. Because there's been a lot of misconceptions. I think that a lot of some people have not really watched and listened to everything in entirety that I've put out. Because I've been, I guess, being defamed. People have been saying that I'm just pushing people to use the accounts nonstop, which that's the total opposite of what I've been doing. I've been trying to tell people they got to make their own choice. Telecheck handles ACH. Yeah, you send me the information. I definitely, or if you got stuff you want to talk, I'm more than happy to talk. No, I acknowledge all you guys. I was just making sure I didn't miss something. I thought maybe I missed something. Social Security admin. Anyone else paid off student loans? I haven't done student loans, but I've paid off things. I'm gonna have a big video coming out that's gonna go into a lot of proofs of stuff that people have paid off. I've just been accumulating enough so I can actually make like a decent sized video on that. That's great. Yeah. And anybody who hasn't already gone over to the Dropbox and downloaded all of that stuff, I'm glad that you did, Alicia. That's awesome. Anybody who hasn't gone to the Dropbox and downloaded all of the documents that I uploaded there and the all the bookmarks that I put up there, definitely go over and check that out. There's a video that's titled Data Cache. And for anybody who's like new or didn't catch that, go check that video out in the description box. I actually have links to the Dropboxes, and you just go right over there. You can download all that information. I put it all out there, so it's accessible for everybody, and it's all free. It's a lot of the same stuff that all these other places are charging for. So paid your car off. Go 2 weeks in reverse. Check this out. Huh. If you received an overpaid check, then I don't know. That's ultimately that's up to you, but I know what I would do. You don't feel safe with telecheck. All you're doing with telecheck is you're calling them to update your information so it's shown as all capital strawman name, and you are going to be getting them the account information that you're trying to use. Being that account has never been used, that's why a lot of times they're throwing out your account, your purchases before, like right away. Yeah, the credit card companies, but I'm talking, there are some smaller bills and utilities that do use telechecks, and like Amazon, for instance. Amazon, a lot of times when your order is getting canceled, that's because of telecheck. Thank you. You can send me information via the email address. You can, if it's a tip, then stop the chaos now 07 at or dot tips at gmail.com, or if it's just normal stuff, then stop the chaos now 07 at gmail.com. Yeah, the bank might block transactions. In that case, they didn't tell you just to wait a couple days after they update it and try again. Yeah, I put up the UCC stuff just for people to have the information available. Like I literally on that Dropbox, I put up the UCC stuff. I put up the birth certificate stuff. I put up the Social Security forms. I put up the Treasury Direct forms. I put up the what else did I put up? IRS forms. I put up the redemption manual book. I put up. There's so much stuff there. I just put everything so that whoever was looking for information on any particular topic could look. I personally am not doing UCC one because I'm not. I have some issues with it. Came across you about a day ago. Think you're doing fine, man. Thanks. Appreciate that. Student loans took $28K. Nice. Yeah, I don't know about the lesser method, man. Has anyone had any luck with Cleveland? I have not used Cleveland. Check out Google Classroom. I'll check it out. I paid off a friend overpayment 4 months. Oh yeah, A for V. Yeah. Limited to my phone and have a hard time copying and pasting what I've typed earlier in the chat. Yeah, man. People are still confused over routing numbers. I'm still on hold. Yeah, like literally, we haven't had this money for how many years? So, if you don't feel comfortable, then just wait. There's no rush, and you know it's not gonna kill anybody to wait. You know, an extra day or two. Now, some people are just they're not worried about it. In which case, as long as you do your research and you know what you're doing, you understand both sides of it, then yeah, go ahead and do it. That's all. I've just tried to. I personally, I try to like present it in a level-headed manner. Like ultimately, it's your own decision, and as long as you just take the time to really, and that's why I don't want to sit there and walk people through it, because that means that they have not done the research, and they need to at least look at some of the facts, if not all of the facts, before they make a decision. You got to know what decision that you're making and what you're getting yourself into. So it's very important. Hit Discord link. Okay. I'll check it out. I'll send you 2 screenshots. Stop the chaos now 07 at Gmail. Yeah, I remember. I feel like we can't find your account number using your account. Yeah. Can you email me? If you go, all you got to do is go on my videos. There's a video that says data cache, and it's not one link. There's like 6 or 7 links. There's different folders in the Dropbox. It's not like one link for the whole thing. So I would say go on that video, and it's right in the description box. There's like 6 or 7 links right there. Just click on the links and you can go to the Dropbox. But if you're on your phone, you're probably not going to be able to download too much on your phone. You're going to want to do that on your computer, because put it this way, I had like 5 gigs is the free account, and I had 5 gigs filled up with like, I don't know, maybe like a 16th of what was there. So probably not even. I ended up having to get the pro version, which is like $60 a month. So you're not going to want to do that with your phone. The Dropbox for the channel. That's it. Unity. We got to keep that Unity going. Again, Dropbox link is right on that video. If you go on my videos, it's going to say data cache. That's exactly what it starts out. The video starts out with. It's right in the description box. Lost my spot here. There's a lot of liars, yeah. Love your rat video. Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing that too. I'm gonna find a rat every day. If you guys find a rat, you want to be the rat of the day, get a hold of me, email me, give me the links, and tell me what he did or she, and they'll be the rat of the day. Oh, somebody told me earlier that I forgot to squeak it, so. Email. Notice from Federal Reserve Bank to place warning on routing numbers. You're welcome, wise one. Thank you. On the UCC, the UCC is a double-edged sword. I mean, it may work good for some people. I just personally am not comfortable doing a UCC one yet. The UCC, here's the thing with the UCC is that if you don't do the paperwork perfectly, like literally perfectly, and it varies per person, then you can be charged with fraud. And after you file the paperwork, even if you get through getting the paperwork done, and then you mix public and private, you can get arrested. It puts you in a very bad situation. That's why I don't really like. I'm not too comfortable with it yet. MoneyGram. Like I said, I'm working on a bunch of different tests right now on different things. So here where the Dropbox is. It's right on the video. The video is titled Data Cache. Stay positive. That's right. How do I find Dropbox information? Yeah, it's on the video data cache. Sure thoughts. Right of the day. Yeah. Yeah, and any of you guys that don't know, there is also a video I did that is for the community outreach, the Facebook groups. We have like 30, maybe 35 Facebook groups that are broken down by states. So those are the groups of people that had, said, hey, yeah, we're interested. And then I went and I created a Facebook group for those states. And then there's also the main Facebook group as well, which is the channel Facebook group and page. If you have not already gotten yourself hooked up on there, there's a video that is titled Community Outreach Groups, and I broke down the link to every single Facebook group. Every single state is labeled, and their link is there. So if you were not able to find it, just go on that video and then look in the description box, and there's like 40 links there. There's one for the main channel, and then there's one for each state. Yeah, the Treasury Direct. Those forms don't do anything. I just put them there so that people can. Again, that the Dropbox was there so that all of the information was there. Everybody can kind of go and search through and read all the information for themselves and then be able to come to their own conclusions. That's why I put everything there. That way, everybody could have all the facts. I don't want to be impartial. Or I want to be impartial. I don't want to be, cherry picking what I'm going to give to you guys. I was originally going to try to weed out some of the dead ends, but I figured by putting some of the dead end stuff, and they're broken out in folders. So by putting the dead end stuff there, you can verify for yourself that it is in fact a dead end versus me just telling you that. And then you hear from somebody else that, well, that might not be a dead end. And then you're like, well, why didn't you give me that? So I just put it there so everybody could do their own due diligence. Let's see. I don't even know what's going on with Edward Wilson. I'm so lost. Did I miss something? Somebody got arrested? Who got arrested? My email address is stopthechaosnow07@gmail. Put all the facts on one video. Can we put all the facts on one video? Yeah, I don't. I don't think I'd have a. I don't think YouTube would allow a video that long. If you mean like put everything from the beginning to the end, I have playlists. And I put like the videos on playlists. So if you were to go to like my playlists, there'll be pretty much all of the Social Security account information will be on that playlist. Then I have playlists on the Heather case, and then I have a playlist on like Airship Bank, and I have a playlist on something else. Oh, I have a playlist on like the history of everything. But it would be like I'm trying to condense the videos to cover some more stuff. I will be doing like a broad, but again, to get into the details, because this isn't like, this topic isn't something where you can just make a video that's going to give all the information and still at the same time condense it. It's just that there's way too much ramifications and legal jargon and all of that to try to do that. I will do something that's condensed as far as like, okay, well, this is where you go for this is where you go for that. And my ultimate plan is to have a page, and on that page you'll be able to access everything pretty easy. The accounts will become public, not sure. Ed, man, I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if I missed something, but to get the email I sent on the courts and how to win any case. Yeah, I think that was actually put in the Dropbox. That was under the protecting yourself. If it wasn't on the Dropbox, it was supposed to be, and it will be there, because I do have some more documents I still have to upload that I sorted out after the fact. I mean, I literally spent days sorting out what I did sort out. I checked out the Motu Proprio forum page. They didn't really have all that much as far as documents there. I don't use zero in front of my social. People are getting arrested, but they're not lawyers. Like, who's getting arrested? See, I keep hearing people say this, and then they never have any kind of proof to substantiate that. I have not found any proof that anyone besides Heather and Randy have been arrested. If you do have it, if you want to send it to me, I will definitely look at it and get it out, but I'm not going to say that anybody that I sit there and agree until I know it's a fact. On the Federal Reserve. Yeah, I have Screencast-O-Matic. I actually just I moved to the Pro on that today. Yeah, David, it'd be longer than 8 hours. I mean, if you actually add up all of the videos that I have that has information on this, it's insane. I have 100 videos on just this topic. Yeah, you can do the free version of Screencast-O-Matic, or the Pro is $15. if you're trying to, I mean, I can give you access to my pro account if you need it for that. Well, email me the information and I'll try to help you with that, with getting that information out. YouTube that described Heather was escorted through the White House. She didn't meet with Trump. She was supposed to, according to what they were saying, but she didn't. Let's see. Okay. If you guys got any like burning questions, go ahead and put them out there. I gotta still work on getting that audio all chopped up and edited so that I can get that to you guys, because that's a big play. Heard some people asking what my next move is. My next move is to continue putting pressure on them. We have 2 other petitions that are going to be going around, trying to get organized for a class action suit, as per the request of some of the community outreach Facebook groups. So once I have that all figured out, I'm making phone calls on that. Once I have that figured out, then I will, divulge that information. I'm going to keep trying to make videos, try to make some shorter videos too, to kind of flash hit some certain topics. I want to continue with these community outreach groups, and I'm hoping that, the ideas keep coming out. That's what those are for, is to keep building that unity and to brainstorm, with the people in your community of how you can reach more mass and wake up some of the people that are still asleep in your area. I'm still going to continue doing the research that I'm doing, and trying to get that proof out. I don't really think that this battle is nearly over. I think it's going to continue quite a bit. And as I find solid methods and proof, I will, put those out there. I'm going to continue doing the calls, the conference calls. I think what I'm going to start doing is maybe like Wednesday night, Friday night, and Sunday night. Like Wednesday and Sunday will be, either updates or important information that viewers and subscribers have, to share with everybody. And then the Friday will be kind of like a general open topic type deal. That way you guys, even if it's not necessarily on the accounts, you can still get out your thoughts, because that's important. I think that's an important part of this whole movement and this channel, is that it's for you guys to get your voices heard as well. So, yeah. I'm just going to double check, see if there was any burning questions here. Any burning questions? I think we should, like I said, we also got to remember to keep our eyes open for other stuff. I'm going to start focusing on also keeping you guys updated with other things that go on besides just this, because I've kind of been slacking in that department, and I admit that I've just been kind of consumed with trying to keep up between the court cases and all that other stuff. But it seems like that's going to be dying down a little bit at this point. I've got a lot of plans and ideas. I don't want to announce things until I see how everything goes the next week or two will determine if some of those things will be doable or not. And yeah, but there's some pretty exciting stuff, exciting ideas that are coming out from you guys, your community outreach groups, and then also ideas that I personally have and then others have. So seems like everything's good. I don't see any like really burning questions. This was more of just a catch up with you guys anyway. For anybody that wasn't in the chat this morning, this was so everybody can see, you know, the connection issues are resolved now that I fired Verizon, and you know, I'm trying to make moves to make the quality of the channel better for you, and keep moving in the right direction, because it means a lot to me. I want you guys to have the videos and the quality that you deserve. You know, I can only imagine how annoying it was to watch the grainy film, and I know we had a problem with the conference calls as far as the audio, so I'm going to work on getting that sorted out. Probably going to end up having to get like a audio equipment, like a microphone or something. So I'll get it sorted out. That'll be not this week, but I will get that sorted out. So much love to you guys. I don't see any like big questions. So if you like what I'm doing, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, do so now. Leave me your thoughts in the comments section below. If you haven't checked out Harvey's new videos, especially the one that I only played about half of that one from earlier, so go check that out. Most importantly, share, get this out. And guys, don't forget, tomorrow we're attacking YouTube on Twitter. We're attacking YouTube on Twitter, and maybe we'll have another attack tomorrow too. We'll see. Attack of truth. I'm going to start calling it the attack of truth. So we'll attack Twitter tomorrow, or YouTube on Twitter tomorrow with truth. And if anybody finds a rat of the day, email me. All right? All right, guys. Much love. God bless. You guys have a good night.